Hello and welcome, brothers. This video has been requested for a little while, mainly inspiration from Dreadnoughts, another YouTuber. He kind of asked me in a way to make a video on my Space Marine collection to give some kind of idea of the force that I'm making, force that I'm kind of building towards, really. So this is it. This is just my force, just a one-man army. I think he can take on a lot of things. No, I just jest with you. Let me zoom out. This is the army I'm making. These are all my models. None of them are my friends. These are all mine. Paid for, brand new. None of them have I bought second hand or off a company that paints models. These are all mine, all my hard work. Yes, before anybody says, oh, a lot of them aren't painted. Yeah, I know that. I know a lot of them aren't painted. I can see that. Now it's time to just appreciate the models and get the negative bits out of the way. So I started collecting these Space Marines, and I know a few of them. Few of the models aren't Space Marines. We have a Valkyrie over there, or Valkyrie. We have a Vulture over there. And we have a Baneblade, Shadow Sword, and another Baneblade. And yes, we do have a Warhound Titan up there. The knee pads are the wrong way around. I do know that. When they came off, they fell off. I glued them the wrong way around, so I need to alter that. That's fine though. Got some old school tanks over there. Look at those, old school. Got a load of rhinos that need painting. And a couple that are painted. Some nice Vindicators. I don't really know which way to go around this board, but as I was saying, I started collecting this hobby. I started collecting these Space Marines way back when I was about 12 or 13. I think that's usually the age a lot of people get into the hobby, and then they keep with it most of their lives. I think that's the thing. I mean, I did have a break from it for quite a few years, hence why there's so much to paint, because I bought a load of models and I just didn't get around to painting them, and this was about 5 years ago, nearly 6 years ago. Actually it was 6 years ago, come to think of it. Back in 2007, so yeah, six years ago, I bought a load of models and haven't painted them, and they're still not really painted. I've only just got round to painting you know, these assault Terminators, which should be finished soon. My painting style is quite decent on them. There's a couple that need finishing off. I think those two there, the one on the left and the one on the red helmet one, are almost finished. They just need highlighting. But before those models, I then painted this tactical squad, and I'm very happy with the results, especially that painted flag. It's not too bad. I'm happy. And I changed my bases, so my newer models have the brown bases to go with the board, and all my older models from 6 years ago plus have the green bases. So that gives you some kind of idea of time frames as well. But like I was saying, I started the hobby when I was about 12 or 13. Painted these models over here. Sorry about the zooming in and zooming out, I just thought it'd be easier rather than moving the camera over there. Those Space Marines there, can you see them? They're really crappy poses, they really are. They're just very static. That's how I remembered Space Marines when I was a lot younger. And since then I then bought Devastators and this command squad over here, the old metal command squad, except for Corbulo there on the left, but remember that command squad. And then I bought a box of Terminators when I had a paper round, when I was a kid. Took ages to save up, but managed it. I bought an assault squad. I bought all these old vehicles over there. I mean, back then they were new. Predator, Annihilator, I just knew I had to get one of those. 3 las cannons, just can't go wrong. And I bought a couple of other vehicles and things. And then later on in life, I actually worked at Games Workshop part-time while I was at university. And I bought, again, Space Marines were re-released in 2005. So, 2004, 2005. So I bought a load of models then. And then, obviously studying things, working, didn't get around to going back into the hobby until about 6 years ago. And bought a load more models, didn't get around to painting them. And now I've just got back in, and I'm determined to paint most of the models you see before you. I work full time and I do my YouTube, so my time is quite limited. I play a lot of video games as well, so my time is quite limited in what I can paint and things, but I've set myself the goal of painting a squad or a vehicle per week. So by Christmas I should have 4 models painted. No, I'm only kidding. But yeah, so I've set myself a goal of 1 unit or one squad a week, and we'll see how we go. I'll give you updates every time I finish a squad. I'll post a video of the squad. I'm not an incredible painter at all by any means. I've only just, well, I say only just, I mean a few years ago I just started highlighting my models and finding out, you know, what works best and things for them. I mean, but then again, painting and painters have just progressed so much over the past 5-10 years in this hobby, as the paints have got better, and there's airbrushes and all kinds of amazing things with the lighting and you know, making the artificial lighting and metals, metallic paints and non-metallic paints. It's just I mean, I painted that flag about 6 years ago, and I thought it was quite decent back then. It looks okay, but there we go. One of the most recent models I painted is this Commander. He's not too bad. Yeah, he's not too bad. Yeah, he's cool. Anyway, back to this. So that is my Space Marine army. As I say, I don't know which way to go round, but I've counted the models, not including those servitors, and not including any Space Marines in vehicles, and not including the Dreadnoughts or the Land Speeders or anything like that. I've counted 324 Space Marines. That's Terminators, Assault, HQs, Troops, Stern Guard, Vanguard, Centurions. They're all Space Marines, aren't they? Scouts, they're all Space Marines. So there's 324. I would like, I think by the end of it, I think I will get to 500. I think. With the models I'm thinking of getting, I am thinking of getting it to 500, but we'll see. I mean, half a chapter seems quite decent, and I've got a lot of aircraft: Storm Talons, Storm Eagles, Storm Ravens, Thunderhawks. Well, I'm going to get one Thunderhawk eventually, but there's a lot of flying vehicles I need to yet get and boost up the army. But I know people will already start chipping in by saying, "Oh, just paint what you've got already." It's easily said than done. When you prefer gluing models and making models than painting, you just end up with a lot of models that are unpainted, which is fine. I mean, if you like painting more than building, then it might be the opposite for you. Who knows? But I do like my Terminators. I think I've got about 30 of them. Maybe 40 of them. I want to get a few more. But yeah, I've definitely got more than a battle company, easily more than a battle company. And I think I've got, what's that, 6 Dreadnoughts there, 5 Land Raiders, 5 Predators, 3 Vindicators, 7 Rhinos, a Razorback, a Damocles Rhino over there, can you see that? Yeah. Got my Titan, I want to get a second one, and I want to get a Reaver. I think that would be excellent, more centerpieces to the army, because there's a lot of vehicles and a lot of troops, so I want bigger things really. There's a whirlwind there, got the new models over there. Well, I've got the Centurions. Oh sorry, there's another Dreadnought there, so yeah, that's seven Dreadnoughts, my bad. Got some land speeders, really nice land speeder Tempest there. I really like that. I think that would look good with 2 Typhoons flanking it, with 3 Tornadoes up front. A lot of bikes, just from box sets that I've got over the years. And one of those AA tanks over there, I would like to get another one as a more centerpiece, and a Valkyrie, and there's some last chances there as well that I just shoehorned in. But there are a lot of models. There's a Scout land speeder there. So what's that, 5 land speeders. A lot of stern guard on the left that are partially painted. I'm going to get rid of those yellow helmets and shoulder pads and put them as white, like normal stern guard are. So yeah, I mean, this is my army, and this is the largest army I have. Obviously I have the 4 armies: Space Marines, Grey Knights, Eldar and Orcs. So I've got my 4 armies, but this is by far the largest and my most impressive by far. The others are just, you know, when I get bored of these, they're not my main armies. I mean, I like my Eldar, but this is easily my main army. And it will look very, very good when it's painted. I might well do another video when it's all painted, but who knows when that is. I mean, these things, this project takes years and years. I mean, I'm currently going through my models and highlighting them. I mean, if I show you this Vindicator over here, see the highlights on that, okay, and on the Rhinos and the mud effects. They look very decent. I mean, I'm very happy with those models there. But the highlights on that Vindicator, and then you look at the Predator Annihilator, it's just black. So I'm going through all my old models as well and highlighting them. I think the best example I can show you is really here. I mean, you look at those Space Marines there, they're quite old models, and they're just paint by numbers really. And then you look at these models, these Space Marines here, and you can see that they just look so much better with the highlighting. But there you go. Anyway, if you've got any questions at all about this army, about Warhammer in general, please just shoot me a PM. I'll try and reply to everyone. If you've got a Space Marine army and it's this big, congratulations. I know how you feel. This isn't me bragging by any means, this is just purely from a request. And I thought I'd share this. I mean, this hasn't just been sat here and I've just walked through and shot a video. I've actually spent, as I said at the start, I spent a lot of time getting all this together and putting it up, and I just thought I'd share it with everyone. And I hope to be adding more. I mean, I will, now that I've got my YouTube and things, I will keep you all posted on new models, unboxings, new paints and things. Well, new painted models. I mean, when I get the other Warhound in a month or so, I'll do an unboxing of that, but I'll do a video when it's finished as well. and the same with the Reaver Titan. Same with the Thunderhawk and all the other models that I'm thinking of getting. That's just going to be for Warhammer Wednesday, really. It's going to be a chosen thing. It's just going to be, okay, newest models that have been bought, do the unboxing, bit like the knives. So yeah, so that's my wee army. That's my wee Space Marine army. If you have enjoyed this video, and you don't mind seeing unpainted models, please do you know, comment, rate and subscribe as normal. It really does help. And thank you for watching. The Emperor protects.